Hey, everybody. My name is Rachel Moten. I am currently living in Covington, Georgia, but I'm actually from Chicago, Illinois. When I met Brandy about 2, 3 years ago, she introduced me to a system that she uses when it comes to financial literacy. And one of the things that I really love about her system is not just of learning how to save, which is a big thing and big key for me and my takeaway, but also knowing how to save that money and know where to put it. What I mean by that is it's a scripture that I keep near and dear to my heart called Proverbs 21:20. And what that scripture says, a wise man saves for the future, but a fool spends whatever he gets. And so when I met Brandy, I was not saving anything at all. So I was an example of this scripture, literally. And the thing was, I was already with two businesses, but at the time I wasn't seeing the fruits of when you do save and you're disciplined in that area, how it can catapult you so much further, not just personally, but business wise as well. So I was able to, with Brandy's system, accomplish a lot of things when it came to saving consistently. So it's helped me personally, where I was able to say, hey, I have this money set aside for a rainy day when it comes to emergency funds. So I was able to pull from that and actually be able to take care of course, not such a great moment of where I lost two people, but I was able to go to both funerals back to back in two different states only because I had that emergency fund set up and I was consistently pouring into that emergency fund that I was able to pull from. Secondly, also what I've learned from Brandy's system is, of course, making sure you know where your money goes. So I've been able to pay closer attention on a monthly basis to see where my money goes and see how I can maybe either cut back on certain things or categories that may not need as much money being put into it, and being able to cut back and then see how I can put that money elsewhere when it comes to not just saving but investing as well. And my third point that I want to make with their system, the system is set and designed for you to have fun of being disciplined with your budget. So making it like a savings challenge or things that we would do throughout each month to show not just the importance of saving, but actually implementing it and becoming of more of a habit for me. So that was one of the third things I want to mention is make saving fun. Make sure you know it's not just what you do now that is great, but it also what you do now affects what you have later. So definitely that's what my three takeaways when it comes to Brandy's system that they've been using and I've been implementing over a period of time. My other example I would give is when I did do the saving consistently, what it helped me with also on a business aspect is when I do traveling. Having that set aside for the first quarter, knowing that I'm going to be traveling in April, I was able to have money set aside for that trip. So that way I'm not pulling from my current income coming in, but have saved for about 4 to 5 months into the year. I'm able to pull from what I have saved on a consistent basis. So that's something else that to keep in mind also for when it comes to using a system and being disciplined to implement what that system wants you to do so that way you can prosper, not just short term, but in the long run.